Hello, my name's Hannah and I work in the tax department here at Thomson Wright. Today we've put together a quick presentation to show you how you can set up your payment plan online to spread your January 2021 tax payment over 12 months. As I'm sure you're aware, HMRC are allowing self-assessment taxpayers to spread their January tax bill over a period of up to 12 months as an additional coronavirus support measure. You can do this online without the need to phone to speak to an advisor, and all you'll need is your government gateway ID and your password. Your payment plan can include all aspects of your tax payment due on the 31st of January 2021, so that'll be your 1920 balancing payment, your first payment on account for 2021, and if you chose to defer your July 20 payment on account, that can also be included. I've also put a quick note at the bottom of this slide regarding 2021 payments on account, where your income has decreased significantly from that reported on your 1920 tax return. You may be able to decrease these payments on account towards next year's bill. So if you think that that could apply to you, please feel free to contact a member of the team and we'll be happy to check this and discuss it further with you. So before we get on to setting up a payment plan, I wanted to just run through some of the conditions we need to meet first. So most importantly, you need to have filed your 1920 self-assessment tax return in order to access the online service. Please remember it can take 1 to 2 days after it's submitted before the return is showing online, and until then you won't be able to access the online service to set up a plan. You must also have no outstanding tax returns, debts or existing payment plans with HMRC and owe no more than £30,000. The payment plan must be set up within 60 days of the deadline. However, if you set the payment plan up after the 28th of February 2021, you will be subject to a 5% late payment penalty. Finally, you need to be able to make each monthly instalment via direct debit. Now, people often think that by setting up a payment plan that they won't be issued with any interest or penalties. However, that's not actually the case. So I just wanted to clarify this point with you. So you will be charged interest on any outstanding tax from the 1st of February 2021 at HMRC's current interest rate of 2.6% per annum. However, the online service will confirm the amount of interest due on your plan before you agree to the conditions or set up any payment methods. Late payment penalties won't be charged whilst you have the plan in place, providing that HMRC receive all of your payment plans on time. As they'll be taken by direct debit, all you'll need to do is ensure that there are sufficient funds in the account each month. If a payment is missed, HMRC have the right to issue penalties or even cancel the agreement, but we'll come back to that later. If you already have a government gateway ID and password, to access the service, you'll simply need to follow the link shown on the payment method schedule that we sent you alongside your tax return. Scroll down to the section if you cannot afford to pay your bill and click Set up Payment Plan Online. You'll then be able to continue to sign in with your ID and password and follow the online wizard to set up your plan. If you don't have a government gateway ID, you can set one up at this point. All you'll need to do is click Create Sign-in Details and enter your email address as instructed. HMRC will issue a verification code to this email and you'll then need to enter it on the following screen. It's very important for this reason that you use an email address you have access to at the time. Proceed through the steps and create a password and memorable word as directed. You'll then be issued with a 12-digit government gateway ID. You'll need this every time you sign into your personal tax account, so please ensure that you keep this safe. Continue following the wizard and select that you require an individual tax account. You'll be asked to set up more security at this point by receiving another verification code to a different device. Once complete, the final stage is to verify your identity by answering questions on 2 of the following. So either a recent payslip or P60, a valid passport, or your credit check information. Please make sure that you have these details with you because Otherwise, you won't be able to answer the questions in enough detail to verify your identity accurately for HMRC. Once you've done that, that's the online tax account set up. So to access the payment plan service from this point, you'll need to link your self-assessment to this account. To do this, find the section that says self-assessment at the top and click Find out how to access your self-assessment. Follow the wizard through the steps and eventually HMRC will issue a verification code. Now this could be done instantly to your email or mobile, or as it has been done in the past, it could be done in the post. If it's done in the post, it can take some time for the code to be issued and received, so please make sure you set up the payment plan in plenty of time. So once you're there and you have access to the online service, we've done the hard part and we just need to follow the wizard through the steps. On the first screen, you'll be given your payment due on the 31st of January. If you're happy that this amount is correct, please continue to the next screen. You can also view your self-assessment statement, so if you're unsure of the amount shown or if you just want to remind yourself of your payments, then you can click the little blue arrow and that will drop down for you. Next, you will need to confirm if you want to make any upfront payments. It's entirely optional and there's no obligation to do so, but the option is there if you want to. You'll then be asked to confirm how much you can afford to pay each month, and HMRC will give you an upper and a lower limit to provide an amount between. You need to make sure that this payment is at least 1/12 of your January tax bill, as if not, you won't be able to set up the payment plan online. If you can't afford 1/12 of your tax bill, then you will need to phone the Time to Pay helpline and discuss setting up a payment plan over a longer period. Once you've selected an appropriate date for payment to be taken, you'll be offered 3 payment options to choose from. As you can see on the screen, we have a 10, an 11 and a 12-month option. As you select each option, you'll be shown the interest that will be charged as a result of the plan and the total amount which will be repaid. Moving on to the next page, you'll be given the option to review your details. For example, here we have no upfront payment and 12 equal monthly payments of £8.50 to be taken on the 28th of each month. Once you're happy, complete your direct debit details and proceed to the terms and conditions. An important thing to note here in the T&Cs is that HMRC specify they can cancel the arrangement and demand the outstanding balance to be repaid in full if you pay late or miss a payment, pay another tax bill late, or you fail to submit a future return on time. This means if you have a payment on account due on July 2021, failure to pay this on time could result in HMRC cancelling your agreement. Of course, the best thing to do in this case is to get your tax return filed early before the end of July so that we can review your July payment and advise you exactly of how much you need to pay. Once you've agreed to the terms and conditions, your payment plan is set up and ready to go. HMRC will send you a letter in 5 working days to confirm the agreement, and any upfront payments will be taken in 3 to 5 working days. So thank you for watching this presentation. I hope it's helped you feel a little more confident in setting up your payment plan online. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or a member of the team. My email address is just on screen if you need it. And thank you again for watching.